Hi guys, my name is Purujit and I am the co-creator of Hustle to Achieve and founder of Mediatrix. Hustle to Achieve is a page that we created on Instagram which talks about business, entrepreneurship, motivation and social media as a whole. And I'm really proud to say that we are a community of 70,000 people right now on Instagram. Mediatrix is a social media agency helping businesses and entrepreneurs grow their presence on social media. Now let's start from the beginning. Hustle to Achieve was created in January 2019, wherein me and my friend, we got together and we created this page to educate ourselves and the community on Instagram about business, entrepreneurship, social media as a whole, because we were really curious as to how we were really fascinated by the whole entrepreneurship and business concept. So we started this page, and at that point of time I had no clue as to how social media worked or how we created content on Photoshop for the page. So I learned it from my friend who taught me Photoshop, just the basic things that were required to get started off the page with. So we start this page with the aim of educating the community and at the same time educating ourselves about how business and entrepreneurship worked. So in the very first month we reached about 450 followers, and at that point of time I started developing an interest. At that point of time I was creating content every single day and posted content on our page 4 to 6 times at least a day. So as I told you, in the very first month we grew it to 450 followers, and that is when I gradually developed an interest. It took us about 2 months to get 1,000 followers, and we reached that mark by the end of March 2019. And that is when I really found my passion, as I'd say that it is really my passion right now. I was totally into growing the page online and educating the whole community who were the people who were following us. We started growing the page. We reached our first 5,000 followers by October 2019, which is around which took us around 9 months from when we started, and just in another month we reached 10,000 followers. So in the first 10 months we grew the page from 0 to 10,000 followers. And at that point of time I was like, this thing is going to work. I had this feeling that this thing is going to work for me, and this is the direction in which I want to go. So after that, in about December we had around 12,000 followers, and that is the point when it really hit off for the page, because that is when our posts started to hit the explore page, and Instagram started rewarding us as it was showing our posts to more and more people, and more people started following us from then on. From December 2019 till June, we have grown the page from about 12,000 followers to 70,000 followers, and it took us 6 months from there on to grow it to over 58,000 followers, which is a pretty big deal for me at least, because I learned everything on my own. I never took a course about social media and all of that. I learned everything from scratch, from experience. I made a lot of mistakes while running the account, and I corrected those mistakes. Yes, I did watch some videos on YouTube as to how we can grow our accounts on Instagram, but that was and that is all the help that I took from anywhere else. And not just that, but it is the community, the love that we receive from the community. It is the love that has helped us to just be on this journey and just go along wherever the road takes us. And while running Hustle to Achieve, at that point of time I realized that I could actually start a social media agency, because at that point of time I learned a lot of things from my own experience, from the people that I talked to who were into the whole space. So I started my own agency known as Mediatrix on 1st January 2020. So it's just about 6 months old. Currently we are helping entrepreneurs, businesses, individuals who want to grow their brands, who want to grow their presence online, on social media specifically. We are helping them with strategies, we are helping them with consultations, we are helping them with content, everything that is related to social media, especially Instagram. So the journey on social media is not as easy as it seems. It's not a fairy tale at all. So while growing my presence on social media, on Instagram specifically, I encountered a lot of challenges along the way. The very first challenge that I encountered was content creation. I had no idea as to how to create content on Photoshop. So I had to learn it through a friend of mine, and I also watched a lot of YouTube videos to create content. That was the very first challenge that I faced. Another challenge that I faced was that I had no idea about the Instagram growth strategies or anything related to growth strategies on social media. So I had to learn everything on my own through my own experiences. I talked to a lot of people in my niche regarding how they were doing with their accounts, and got to learn a lot from them in return. And through my own experience, I taught myself quite a lot about growth on Instagram. Yet another challenge that I faced was that I was not able to monetize my Instagram account for the very first 8 to 9 months. And that is when I started to realize that if I wanted to make this thing work for me, I had to find a way to make money on social media through this account that I created. So I contacted over 700 people on Instagram to work for them for free, and I received a reply from less than 40 people. And even out of those 40 people, only one said yes to me. And I worked for them for free for first 15 days, and then I was laid off. But I still didn't give up. I had this feeling somewhere that even if 1,000 or 2,000 people gave up on me, I would never quit on me, because I knew somewhere that this thing was going to work for me. And I kept going on and on, even though I was not making money at that point of time, and it took me about another month or so to actually start making money from my Instagram account.